Our big family trip had just begun when my mom suddenly decided my savings were community property. Have you ever had someone try to take everything from you? Not just your money, but your control, your very freedom? Well, for me, that someone was my own mother and her plan for our family vacation. Oh, it backfired in the most spectacular, soul-satisfying way imaginable. It all started on what was supposed to be a relaxing family trip. We had barely touched down when my mother, Eleanor, with this triumphant, almost predatory glint in her eyes, yanked my purse right out of my hands. "We'll be using your credit card for this vacation," she announced, her voice dripping with confidence. I kept my face totally blank, but inside? Oh, I was already savoring what was about to happen. I just smiled, pulled out my phone, tapped open my banking app, and slowly, deliberately, turned the screen towards her. Then you're going to love this. Her confident smile vanished. Instantly. Her face, which moments ago was practically glowing with smug satisfaction, just paled. Her eyes darted across the screen, then back to mine, then she actually screamed. That was the exact, glorious moment I knew this trip was about to spiral into the most delicious chaos. Eleanor stood there, frozen, right in the middle of the airport terminal, still clutching my purse like she'd just struck gold. But that smug expression she always wore when she thought she had the upper hand? It was gone. She honestly thought she'd won, that I would just quietly go along with it, like I always had. But I had other plans. Let me rewind a bit so you understand just how deep this all went. Growing up, saying no to Eleanor was never, ever an option. Every single time I tried to set a boundary, I was guilt-tripped, manipulated, bombarded with calls, made to feel like the selfish daughter who just didn't care about her family. So, I knew exactly how it would play out if I flat-out refused to fund this trip. Instead of saying no, I said yes, but on my terms. I booked my own flight. I reserved my own hotel room. No shared accommodations. No way for them to access my money. I was going, yes, but I was making damn sure they couldn't take advantage of me. Eleanor absolutely hated it. She sulked. She complained. She even threw a few tantrums. But eventually, she seemed to let it go. Or so I thought. Fast forward back to the airport. We'd just landed, and honestly, I was already mentally drained. I'd spent the entire flight bracing myself for whatever stunt Eleanor was about to pull. And sure enough, the moment we reached baggage claim, she made her move. Without a shred of hesitation, she snatched my purse. "We'll be using your credit card for this trip," she declared, absolutely brimming with confidence. I didn't even blink. Instead, I just smiled, pulled out my phone, opened my banking app, and turned the screen towards her. She read the message. Then she reread it. And then she screamed. See, I had been preparing for this for a long don't miss the twist bottom left, full story.